All right, it is day 2, or video 2, of Colby's quarantined marketing class featuring Thomas, where I will flex my marketing mind a little bit, make sure I stay sharp, and hopefully help anybody who needs some pointers along the way. Yesterday we talked about making SMART goals and how to set those goals and figure out what you're doing. Today we're going to talk about why marketing plays into reaching those goals. So we set a SMART goal of what we were going to do overall as a business. Well, then we set SMART goals that related to that through marketing. And today I want to kind of talk about why marketing is important. So the reason marketing is important is because if we take the same example that we had yesterday, where we want 3,500 more transactions than we did last year, well, that's not going to just fall out of the sky. That's not magically going to show up to, hey, this year we did 10,000. I guess we worked a little harder and we got to 13,500 this year. That's not realistic. That's what people think. It's a lot of more hard work. Let's put more into it. No, you got to start thinking smarter, start acting smarter, start letting your money into places that are going to build your business up. And that's why marketing is important, is because 3,500 new transactions not going to fall out of the sky. So to get those 3,500 new transactions, and this is geared more towards that rather than towards the idea of we're going to make people spend more money. We'll talk more about that at some date, but getting more people to spend more money is a little more difficult, and you need the right circumstances for that as well. So today we're really going to just focus on how to build the number of transactions. And try to grow 3,500 transactions more throughout the year. Just based on our last example, it's whatever your goals are is how we're going to define that as well. So to do that, we need to implement some marketing. Now there's 2 forms of marketing in my mind. We do external marketing or internal marketing. External marketing is going to be any time that you ask somebody to come see you. So you've put out a newspaper ad or a billboard or a commercial or Google AdWords, something like that. Internal marketing is something where your customers are asking people to come see you. So you're, instead of marketing directly to your new consumer, you're getting your base fired up to send more people to you. And that's the 2 different forms that we employ. I'll tell you, internal marketing is a lot cheaper. You can get a lot more people for a lot less money at that point as well. And really it just comes down to asking. People want to do something good for you. If you ask somebody to do something for you, they want to help. Unless they just hate you, and if they just hate you, they're not going to be their customers. Your customers obviously love you. They're coming to you. They're shopping at your store. They're coming to take part in your service. Ask them. They're ambassadors already. They like you. They're on board with what you're doing. So go ahead and ask them. We like, and we'll go deeper into how to ask them and ways to encourage them to start sending people your way. But the first step is just asking. That costs $0 to say, hey, can you send me your friends or family if you think I did a good job? Absolutely. People want to do that. We'll get more into how that will work too, using incentives, using gifts. We're going to talk a little more about the principle of reciprocity. So that's going to be a different date. That's all internal marketing. We'll spend a whole section on internal marketing. And then external marketing, that's going to cost you a little more money. That's where you're going to sit there and say, all right, I took my marketing budget. I know how much I can spend. I know how much it costs to get a per transaction. So yesterday we did some math where we figured out that we had 10,000 transactions, $750,000 in revenue, and that got us to $75 per purchase, which we used to figure out our overall goal and how much we needed to do then. For marketing, we need to know, all right, how much did we spend last year? We spent, let's say, $30,000. $30,000, and these aren't going to be real numbers because all of your businesses are going to be a little different, but we spent $30,000 to get 10,000 transactions, which means every new transaction costs us $3. We want to make sure that that's our bar. Hey, we have spent $30,000, we got 10,000 transactions, we got $3 per new transaction. So anytime that we're looking at something and figuring out if we're winning or losing, we're going to want to measure it against that $3. And hey, we used this, it got people in, it cost us $6 every transaction. That's not a winner. Hey, we did this, it came out, we spent $1,000 and we got 1,500 people. Great, we spent, I should have made myself do math, but 75 cents, let's say. We got a for sure winner here on what we're trying to accomplish here. So we're going to redo that. We're going to spend more money in that section because it is under our budgeted goal. So those are the 3 takeaways I really want you to get. Are marketing is important. New transactions don't just fall out of the sky. You have to spend some money. You have to spend some effort in getting to your goals. 2, there's going to be 2 different ways that we can market. We can spend money in internal marketing, or just ask for our internal marketing, or we can spend money in external marketing where we're actually putting ads out there, where we're sending people to us through the different means of communication, billboards, TV, internet, anything like that. And the third is we're gonna be very prudent with our dollars. We're gonna have a barometer in which we're measuring, hey, this is working, this isn't working. Yeah. And Declan will be a big fan if you were using that money prudently and not wasting your money trying to do something that's not really working that you just like. So we'll go more into internal and external marketing, but those are the 3 takeaways I want you to have today. And really just to understand that the big thing is, and you should just stop watching these videos now if you don't think marketing is important. I'm trying to tell you why it's important, and you'll see more and more. But the main thing is new customers, new transactions, they don't just fall out of the sky. Something has to push them to you. Some sort of force has to rope them in to come participate in what you're doing. So those are the takeaways for today. Thanks for tuning in to Colby's Quarantine Marketing Class, or CQMC, and we will talk to you later.